What's up, y'all? So Malcolm-Jamal Warner passed away. They say it was from drowning. As he was on vacation with his family. And I want to send out my condolences to his family, his friends, loved ones. I don't know, did he? I'm guessing. I mean, I'm not a good swimmer. So I'm not sure if he was a good swimmer or if his family members are good swimmers. But I'm thinking, if he was around family, was he the only one in the water? Was nobody else paying attention to him, or anybody like seen him struggling or what? I don't know any details. I just know they said he was with I think they say with family or friends. I can't remember which one it was. Because I know it just felt like a classmate passed away. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like part of my childhood. So it's almost like it felt like a classmate that you don't know like that, but you know them, and you heard they passed away. That's the type of feeling I got. I was like, oh man, what? I was like, is this real? You know, I was like, that's how I was. But I know when I'm out in the body of water, if I know I'm not a good swimmer like that, if I don't know how to swim, I can't tread water. You know how some people just look like they just look like a duck. You know, they just sitting like they standing up, and at the bottom, they feet kicking like that. I can't do that. Now I can swim all around and all that stuff. I just can't stop unless I, got to hold on to the wall or something. But I know when I'm in a body of water, I have to be like neck. It got to come to my neck or my shoulders, where I can stand on my toes or something like that, and don't fall in. One time I know I was in Bahamas one time, and the current. I felt the current. It was up to my chest, and I felt the current pushing me away. And all of a sudden I'm on my tippy toes, trying to hold up, and I'm glad my girl at the time saw me struggling and like, oh, come back over here, because she knew that I couldn't swim like that, So that's why I was wondering. It's been a lot of, it been several times that happened to me. When I get in the water and all of a sudden the current just takes over, and sorry, you see the glare all on the sun. I'm driving, but the glare. The current just takes over, and I'm drifting, find myself out in the body of water. I'm like, oh no, I'm all in the deep part. I got to get back, and then somebody be like, grab me, like, come on, back over here, So I want to know who was around him, or if anybody was around him at the time, or paying attention or anything, and didn't see him struggling or see him go under, or was watching him. I don't know, unless it was like rough water or something like that and heavy waves. But I wonder why he got in the water if he couldn't swim like that, and if it was rough, unless it just came out of nowhere, But that's what they saying to us. But I'm just like, how? Why? That unless he got a cramp or something, but why was nobody out there or with him, surrounding him, watching? Unless everybody couldn't swim, I like to swim in water where I can see the bottom, So I don't really like getting in water. I get anxiety, if I'm if I get say you had to go tubing. I went tubing one time and I couldn't see the bottom, and I got anxiety. It was kind of I was nervous because I couldn't see what I was stepping on, getting out of the tube and all this other stuff. It was like a river or creek or something like that. And I was like, I got it in anyway, but I was like, I don't like that. I can't see the bottom of the water. But I just have a couple of questions, man. did this happen? A grown man surrounded by family drowns. You know, was it drinking involved or anything like that? But it just felt like a classmate just passed away, man, and it was like, I'm like, dang, he wasn't that much older than me. I'm like, dang, man, we supposed to grow up. And I was, I was proud of him too. Proud of the stars, the kids that grew up in television, and they still doing their thing. They still acting. They ain't got into no heavy drugs, and they ain't getting into no trouble or getting locked up. Like him, like Jaleel White, and a bunch of others that don't really get into trouble. They still doing their thing. They still, Alfonso Ribeiro and all that. You know what I'm saying? I like that. When I see them doing their thing, they're still working, still getting paid. So, dang, man. I just wanted to say my condolences and have people, y'all, leave comments. If y'all know the specifics of what happened, leave comments. And yeah, but I just wanted to give my 2 cents on what I think. I don't know, I'm just kind of lost for words right now. Alright, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and share. I'll see y'all in the next video.